The talk I'm about to give isn't going to help you reach your goals. It's not going to stop you from feeling hungry or provide any knowledge that'll save your life. It's definitely not going to make you more attractive to a mate. However, you hopefully want to keep listening. Why is that? Not for any reason necessarily imperative to your immediate survival. No, it's because you're curious about what I have to say. You've almost likely heard the saying, "Curiosity killed the cat." This, of course, is to warn us of the dangers of too much investigation or experimentation. But what some people don't know is that this phrase has a lesser-known second half. The full thing goes, "Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back." I think this is saying how curiosity can sometimes lead us into trouble, but in the end, a lesson is always learned. I'm an only child. Without any siblings to ask for help in decision-making or entertainment, I had to come up with my own solutions. Discovering things on my own has always been important to me. It's been a source of pride, but some things can only be learned the hard way. Now, I wasn't much of a troublemaker, but occasionally I wouldn't follow directions just to see what would happen, or I'd get into things I wasn't necessarily supposed to get into. I'm in a trash can for some reason. But I didn't know I was doing anything wrong until scolded by my parents, but isn't that how we learn? It's just like touching a hot stove for the first time. You're not sure what to expect before you do it, but you know for sure you're not going to do it again. Literature often teaches us about the importance of curiosity. Isaac Asimov is skilled at reflecting human qualities through robots. In one of his stories, in I, Robot, called Reason, a robot named Cutie is built to take over the role of commanding a solar station. However, because Cutie is so intellectually advanced, he begins to question his own existence. We're all speculative of our true origin in the universe. We're born with a strong desire to know where we come from. Asimov calls attention to this necessary but also problematic necessity of questioning what we're told. Developing ideas and questioning them is what makes us individual from one another. Our curious minds will never fail to get us and those around us into trouble, but in the end, we know something new about ourselves. Curiosity often requires a divergence from the norm. Ray Bradbury's The Pedestrian teaches us about abnormality and its relevance in curiosity. Mr. Leonard Mead walks the city every day for air and to see. This is not seen as proper in the future society where everyone spends their days indoors watching their viewing screens. Curiosity drives us to go out and search for new experiences, drives us to examine the skeletal pattern of a leaf as Mead does, or peer through the windows he passes. However, Mead is later caught and punished for being different. We must ensure that we create a society that does not punish creativity and diversity, but applauds it. Literature teaches us about the importance of our curious nature, and it fuels it. Whenever we're speculative about something, we can turn to literature for answers and discussion. By having that desire to know things and to learn, we can make ourselves better people. Many stories in literature have a focus in discovery, usually the discovery of something unknown within a character. This newfound insight is brought on by inquiring about the situation around them. So remember to ask questions and to expect obstacles while learning, and your inner curious cat will be satisfied. Thank you.